That's why we out here, man. The blood ain't finna be on our hands, because we gonna come through the works. We gonna get the blood off our hands, because we gonna want to be docile and to worship this white, this red image of sexual bourgeois, man. It should keep knowledge. It should be making you feel good. That's what you think Pastor Howard is doing. God ain't evil. Our God ain't a certain race.
God bless. Hey man, we out here for our people, man. We are the battle axes of the Most High.
We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier.
I see you got a cross on your neck. What's that about?
Oh man, sorry.
I'm just calling out what I see, baby. What you think that is? That's wrong. Give me Habakkuk 2:18 for the brother. Give me Deuteronomy 28:37, because like you said, they say I'm an Afro-American. Why is it that only our nationality has changed over the years? We were colored in the 60s. Then we went to being Afro-American in hairstyle. Then we went to African-American. Then we went to Negro, Coon, Puerto, we went to all this stuff. Why is our heritage the only heritage that changed? You know what the Japanese is? They from Japan. You know their heritage. You know African, they from Africa. You know they know their heritage. We the only ones that don't know and don't have a solidified heritage. And that's what we are here to teach today. That we have been lied to. Hold that right quick, let me get this. Because this is what they do to us. They give us everything except what our true heritage is. Like you said, we ain't no darn Afro-American. How are we a hairstyle? How are we an African-American? How can you be from two continents? How can you be from Africa and America? Nah, because sister ain't got that shame face on. She don't want to start wearing them booty shorts. Yeah, right. What? Not wear these boots hot. And when you don't even understand that the dress have you way much cooler than some pants. A dress will have you way much cooler. And if it don't, guess what? It'll have you in line with the Most High God. Because where is it hotter than on this earth? Where can it get real hot at, brothers and sisters? Hell. So would you rather be hot on this earth or be hot burning in that lake of fire? Stop playing. You're right. You better go on and get that hotness right here and be in line with your God. Bring this out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 37.
Read.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Said, and the people, our people shall become an astonishment. Like, look at that brother, man. That brother out here, man, got a cross on, got an unk on. That sister got an unk on. That brother out here got his pants half off his butt. They're supposed to be God chosen people. That's an astonishment to the other nations, man.
A proverb and a byword.
A proverb and a byword. They call us everything but who we are.
That's right.
Oh, you colored. Yeah, y'all colored this way. Next week we're gonna call y'all Negro. We got there, we're gonna call you African-American. Then we're gonna bring it back around, you're gonna be a hairstyle, Afro-American. A proverb and a byword. Why is it that they always say, oh, black people love what? Chicken. Watermelon and chicken. Everybody loves chicken, don't they? Especially if you know how to cook it. I thought so too, brother. I thought so too, brother. Everybody love a little chicken, man. But they like to say, oh, black folk love watermelon and chicken. We are a proverb and a byword amongst who?
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Amongst all the nations. But guess what? What will the Chinese call us? Nigga. What about an Arab? Nigga. What about a white boy? Nigga. We are called by every other nation. And we are niggas and colors and coons to every other nation. That's in the Bible. He said we'll become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword amongst all the nations. Now, how can somebody say that this is not our books? And it give you verbatim what's going on, man. Verbatim, it just said that we will become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword to all nations. All nations call us niggas. All nations call us color.
Where do you get that Bible from?
Sister, where we get this Bible from? My brother got Bible, sure. We just go and find a King James Bible. Make sure you get your King James 1611. Also, you need to get your Apocrypha, because those are the stolen books of the Bible. That Apocrypha means stolen book. That was our Greek captivity. You understand that?
This is Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 18.
I'll give you this right quick, brother. You laughing. You seem like you already know what's coming to you.
What prophet the graven...
It's St. James, I already know.
All praise, brother. I know it's St. James. Then read that.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 18.
Bring it out.
What prophet the graven image that the maker thereof had graven it, the molten image, and a teacher of lies?
Said, what profit does that chain have around your neck? What profit does that cross go do for us? Because I can see right now, they got that old Cedric brochure, they got that so-called white man on it.
That's right.
So what profit? So what profit would that have on you? But what is it again? What they call it? What?
A teacher of lies.
The only thing is no profit, bro. A teacher of lies. Because everybody wear a cross, they think, oh yeah, man, I'm good now. I'm walking with God on me, man. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Ain't nobody making no profit out there but the person that sold it to you. That's it. Because they got paid. Whether it was 30 cents, whether it was $5, $20, they got paid off some bull mix. Because they know it's a teacher of lies. That's all it is.
That the maker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols.
To make what?
Dumb idols.
So you know, and like we say, it's not us. This the Most High God talking. It said the maker of us have made dumb idols. So what you think that is on your neck? That's a dumb idol. So I don't know how much you pay for it. Would you be willing to take that dumb idol off your neck for your Most High God? All praise, man. Y'all give that brother a hand, man. That brother taking that thing off immediately. Got the hand. He got it. Okay. Give me that. Give me the hand. A little bit.
I had
oh, shoot. My fault.
I'll do it myself.
I got you. We getting that brother going to take that thing out. And guess what? Already. While you at it, brother, keep that hat off your head too. But guess what? You got scripture to let you know you should not have your head covered. Man, that's for real. I understand.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 7.
Bring it out.
For a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of God, but the woman is the glory of the man.
So, in perspective, jump up. Yeah, go to 4.
Salaki. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonor his head.
So every man praying or prophesying, which we right now, we prophesy. We are here speaking the words of the Most High God. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoring his head. And who is our head? Our head is Christ and the Most High God. You understand? We're not showing our Lord, our Most High God, and the King no respect. Because our head is Yahweh and the Most High God. But what else? The flip side too. You got to know this too, sir.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. Salaki, go to 5. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 5. But every woman that prayed or prophesied with her head uncovered dishonor her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven.
Because sister, you know what? When these scriptures coming out, next time you come out here, we need you to have some kind of wrap over your head. You understand that?
No.
You understand that? You're supposed to have your head covered when the scriptures come out. Brother, you're supposed to have your head uncovered when the scriptures come out. Go on and start at 11:1 though. Because it's an order the Most High God give us. And I know that you really are in order, sister, and deal with this scripture. Because I know you keep talking about your husband. And you keep talking about he's trying to teach you. And it's good that you're listening, sister. Because it's not a lot of women out here that listen, first of all, at all. Women do not want to listen, first of all, and they think that they are the head. They think that they can tell you what to do. When the man runs a relationship, that don't mean no wicked man. That means a man in these scriptures, a righteous man. A man trying to give you law, statutes, and commandments. A man trying to get you to take you gotta follow that man. You gotta be in submission to that man. Read this right quick. Go on and jump up to 11:1.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things,
And something.
in all things,
Uh-huh.
and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you.
And keep the ordinances. He said, remember the Most High God in all things and keep the ordinances. Ordinance or laws, too, statutes and commandments. Ordinance or commandments that he gave. Go ahead. Jump to 3.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So here goes the order of the Most High God. So we got to understand that there's an order in this thing that the Most High God set up. And we can't say, well, what about, I think this. Because when you say that, you just messed up. It don't matter what you think. It matters what the scriptures say.
Bring it out.
We out here believing on the scriptures. We ain't out here believing on no man. Can't Pastor TD Snakes can't come tell us something we believe it. Pastor Point Child can't come out here and tell us something we believe. If it ain't lining up with the scriptures in the Bible, he ain't talking about nothing, brother. So here go the lineup right here. Here go the order.
In the head,
Bring it back one more time. 5-3.
but I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
So here go the order. It said the head of every man is Christ. So you got Christ right here, and then you got the man, then you got the woman. But even Christ have a head.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God. So we have a lineup of order that we have to follow in order to be in order with the Most High God. So if you don't know the order, how can you be in order?
That's right.
A lot of these women don't know their order. They don't know their role. No, it's not putting you beneath us. It's saying that, guess what? You are the next in line. If something happens to the man, guess who gonna keep me on afloat? The woman. My wife gonna have to be like, you know what, brother, you tripping. I'll be like, dang, woman, you sure right, I am. I done messed myself up. Now, guess what? It's on her. And after the woman, it's the church. So you have the Most High God. You have Christ. You have man, woman, and child. This is how this thing has to go. Ain't no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Ain't no middle ways that we got to do this thing. The Most High God gave the order, and guess what? It's going to be done.
You saying, is it our God, which is Hebrew, and then whoever their God is, and then us?
What do you mean, their God? No. Read that again, because this is, guess what? This book ain't for everybody, sister. This ain't no everybody book. What we need to start doing, if we see a so-called white man try to read out the book, start doing out of hand.
That's right.
What are you doing with my book?
Before leaving Earth.
What are you doing with my book? See, we got to start taking possession for what's ours. We got to possess ours, man. Right now, we're not possessing ours, man. We got to possess this book. This book is us. By us, for us, by us, like football people. This is not the so-called white man book. This book condemns the white man. If you go to the book of Obadiah, it tells you that there won't be no more leftovers. It strictly condemns the white man. It shows you that color does matter in this Bible. That all the characters in the Bible were so-called black men. But if you're going to look at that movie, the Ten Commandments, everybody in that book is in that movie so-called white. Ain't that's right. Why? Why? That's right, sister. Because they
want us to keep
that's right, sister. They want us to stay in this Christianity and think, oh yeah, the white man can make it to the kingdom. He's our friend.
Well, that's why they trying to build these things and try to reach God in them little things they build. What's the
That's
thing
right,
called?
sister. These
That's
spaces,
the closest they gonna get to him.
But guess what, sister? Can't nobody beat our God. We got the one true God, the space station. We got the one true God. You hear me, sister? So this ain't no everybody book.
But look,
this
they don't want us to know God, but then they trying to reach him.
All right, because they know it's gonna be a war. On the Psalm 83:1, what you got? Bring it out.
This is Psalms, the book of Psalms, 135, verse 4. For the Lord had chosen Jacob unto himself.
The Lord had chosen Jacob. Sister, you got this blonde hair in your head. Don't you know that's a sin? So you trying to be like your oppressor? Don't you know that's a sin to have them tights on, sister? Showing your shape off to every man out here? Y'all got to help us out, man. We men out here. We got to help the women out, and the women got to help us out, man.
Bring it out, Doc.
Put you on a dress, therefore when no men have to make a covenant with their eyes, man. I don't want to have to walk around with my head up in the sky every 2 minutes.
That's right.
We should have women with dresses on.
That's right.
And vice versa. Should be no man out here walking around with no drawers on with some shorts on for the women to be looking. We got to help each other out, man. Bring this out again, because we're going to let y'all know. Our forefather Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel.
This is Psalms 135, verse 4.
Bring it up.
For the Lord had chosen Jacob unto himself and Israel for his peculiar treasure.
So he said he chose Jacob, our forefather, unto himself, and Israel a peculiar treasure. That means we're something different. You understand? We are totally different, man. Why is the sister that we run the fed? I know, young brothers, y'all come over here and get this word, man. Hey, young brother. Hey, young brothers, y'all give us 5 minutes, man.
Y'all be here every Saturday?
Yeah, every Saturday.
I'm trying to catch y'all.
Y'all act like y'all got somewhere to be. Very important, man.
I gotta go to work at 10 o'clock.
Hey, that's 10 o'clock, bro.
what clock?
It is 5, 6 o'clock right now, man.
Straight line. Straight line.
You ain't supposed to go to the store today. Today is the Sabbath. You shouldn't be buying nothing, bro.
On Saturday, you don't supposed to do
You
nothing.
understand that, young brother? Y'all need to come over here and get this word, man. We need y'all. Guess what? The earth gonna be in y'all hand after we gone.
That's right.
Can we get y'all this word, man? What y'all gonna do with it? Smoke it away?
Smoke it away.
Oh yeah, these Negroes don't want to smoke. These Negroes don't want to smoke. Is that all y'all worried about? Worry about who you are, your nationality, man. Read that again, man.
For the Lord had chosen Jacob unto himself and Israel for his peculiar treasure. For I know that the Lord is great, and that our Lord is above all gods.
So our Lord is above who?
All gods.
So all these Muslims, our Lord is above what?
All gods.
All these atheists that don't believe in God, our Lord is what?
Oh, God.
All gods.
We have the one true God, man. But guess what? To activate our God, we got to activate these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Break it out.
Sister, you got to get that dress on. Sister, brother, we got to get on some fringes on our shirts. Go to Numbers 15:38.
Break it out.
What you got for me? Hold that right. Give me that. Go and hold the Numbers. Well, bring it out.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
So one law is that men should not bald their heads like Michael Jordan. We should not be doing it. That is the Egyptian custom. He said that's not our custom.
You gonna pay attention to the first thing they do.
They want to cut your hair off. They want to make you get to a job. What they want to do? They want to cut your beard off. But you got to let your beard go. I see it can grow.
Yeah.
I see you got that shadow going. You got to go and let it grow. That's a badge of manly dignity because we are lions, brother, like I said. And we are the true Lion King. The movie The Lion King, we the true Lion King. And how do you decipher the male lion from the female lion? It's only one difference from the male lion and the female lion. What is that? Because they look just alike except for one thing on the male that the female don't have. The who?
What's that?
The mane. That's right, sister. That's why men, we are required to wear our beards. Like brother got his beard going, let that thing grow, brother. Don't cut it no more. You understand that? Finish this out, Bob.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So you shouldn't bald your head and you shouldn't cut your beard. I know brothers want to be out here. Let me line that thing up, boy. I got a date tonight. Let me line it up. You know what I'm saying? Go tee it up, look good. Now look good for your God. That's right. If your God said don't cut it, don't cut it. And when that sister go, she gonna want you for keeping God's law. If she don't, then guess what? To hell with it. You understand? Because we gonna serve the Most High God over here. As for me and mine, we're going to serve the Lord, man, the right way. And not in this Christianity.
Can you tell me what Issachar was about in the Bible?
Issachar?
Yeah, Issachar.
That's why I asked you. You say your husband, your boyfriend's name was husband. Because like I said, y'all been together 13 years. Husband. You said Issachar. Issachar was a tribe, was the tribe, one of the 12 tribes of the Bible. Issachar was a so-called Hispanic. That was a great tribe too, man. They just went off into idolatry. They started serving the Mother Santeria and doing all this Catholicism, all this stuff here, you understand? So Issachar was a nation of one of the 12 tribes, which are the Hispanics. That's why actually was he Hispanic. Which don't mean which not a bad thing, it doesn't matter. He still is a great nation. His name is a great nation of the tribe, of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
The book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 12 and verse 32.
Bring it out.
And of the children of Issachar.
And of the children of who?
Of Issachar. Which were men that had understanding of the times.
See, they had great understanding of the time. Issachar was a wise people, man. Until they started going off into that idolatry and stuff, doing all this other stuff. They were great and wise brothers, man.
And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all of their brethren were at their commandment.
Yeah, so it says they were great with the times. They were great for making times and calendars for us. You know what I'm saying? Putting us in the times and the seasons for when that we needed to go into. So they were a great nation, understand, sir? So his name means a great nation, the tribe, one of the 12 tribes that we are. You understand that?
Yeah.
So he has a great name in the Bible. You just got to live up to it. It's one thing to have a name, it's another thing to do it though. We got navigation. That's right. That's right. They were great compass. We had the men compass. We ain't had to have no compass on our hand because Issachar was so great. That's what they did. Oh, let's go this way. This is east. Oh, let's go this way. We got to go this way right now in the water. Before it was a compass out, Issachar was our compass. They were great men. You understand that? Where you at with it, Doc? What you got hope? Give me Joel 2:27. Because like I told you, so this book ain't for everybody. Give me Psalms 147:19. This ain't no everybody's book. When we find out that this is only our book, we'll be so much better off.
So much better off. Give you a couple scriptures to let you know this ain't no everybody book.
The book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
And the Most High God said he's in the midst of who?
In the midst of
A
Israel.
lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's weapons of war. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you're gonna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for. We the battle axes, God's
Chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning, and the gates thereof languish.
He said the real Jews are in mourning. And the gates, they ain't got no gates right now. We ain't got no protection.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
Now the so-called white man wrote this Bible.
They are black.
If the so-called white man wrote this Bible and steps on it, they would have took out that the real